even if they change tax code, even if President Trump would come tomorrow and say crypto is no longer taxable, it wouldn't change the fact that up until 24, the tax year 24, crypto was taxable, right? Because you don't change tax codes backwards. Could you imagine the disaster if you could change them backwards? I mean, look, you benefit from this. Nope, we're making it backwards, not, so it doesn't work that way. So even if that would happen right now. Now, I do have to say, I was very happy when in April, President Trump signed something up against the 1099 DAs. And I don't know if he knew why he said no. Maybe he said no because he didn't want more oversight or whatever it is. But the reason why I'm happy is this. So imagine you have a Coinbase account. Imagine you bought $2,000 worth of Bitcoin. Imagine, you bought it beginning of 24 and end of 24. Oh my God, crypto exploded. And now it's $10,000 worth, short term, right? Remember that. So you say, great, I have $10,000 now. I would like to send this though to Robinhood, because on Robinhood, I can do like a bunch more things with crypto that you can't do on Coinbase. So you say, yay, I'm going to send this to my Robinhood account. So technically stating, if you send money between one of your checking account to another one of your checking account, it's not income, right? Nothing taxable. However, do you think Coinbase and Robinhood communicate with one another? No. They're competitors. So let's say from Coinbase, you sent now $10,000 worth of your Bitcoin to Robinhood. Coinbase says, oh, look, $8,000 of gain, because a send transaction essentially is a taxable event. Coinbase doesn't know that you send it to Robinhood, which is your own account. They don't know. They know it left. So Coinbase is going to say, look, $8,000 of gain. We're going to report that on the 1099 DA to the government. Great. Robinhood is going to say, because based on IRS codes, receiving crypto is income. So Coinbase is going to say, $8,000 worth of income. I'm going to send a 1099 DA to the government. Now, the government says, hey, you got to report $8,000 of short-term gain, taxed at 28 to 37%, $8,000 worth of income on a non-taxable event. But if you call the IRS and you say, hey, no, listen, this isn't right, and this was a self-transfer, they say, well, you got to talk to Coinbase and you got to talk to Robinhood. Have you ever tried contacting Coinbase? So that is why I'm happy that President Trump in April was able to stop the 1099 DAs, because could you imagine, the billions of 1099 DAs that would go out every single year, and how most of them would be incorrect? And how do you fight that? You can't. How are you going to fight that? You know what I mean? You can't get a hold of Coinbase now. Try to getting a hold of Coinbase when there's millions of incorrect 1099 DAs.